Hello everybody, Turiosaurus here. Hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing great. Thank you. So we're back with some more Bryttenwalda Repolished version 1.05. And you may notice we're in a different location than we were when we left off last time. Now that is for a very specific reason. When we left off last time, as I'm sure you guys will remember, we were building up an army of, Irish peasants and whatnot, and trying to level them up and get them going. So I ran into an issue. And you'll notice that there's no one there, but that's for something that we'll talk about in just a little bit. But anyhow, I ran into an issue with that, so I tried to level them up off camera a little bit because I don't want you guys to get bored with the series. I want to keep it as lively as possible. And so what I ended up doing is, I'd get a group of people, I'd start heading down south, try and do some battles, and one of two things would happen that would ruin my plan to build up this army of really strong Irish soldiers. Either I would get ambushed by a larger party because I have low renown and could only have so many people in the team, so we got outnumbered quite easily, or I would fight and they'd start to level up, but eventually I would start to get low on funds and I couldn't keep their morale high enough and they'd start deserting. So basically I dumped a decent amount of time into it and got nothing from it. So I had to figure out what plan B was to keep this series going. So plan B is essentially going to be to level up my character as much as possible to bump up our leadership skill and probably our surgery skill a little bit. So you'll notice that we have a pretty decent health amount now. We've got power strike, power draw. Our power draw is limited due to the fact that we're wearing heavy armor. Nothing I can really do about that, which stinks, but it is what it is. I'm happy with the 57 health we've got. That's enough. If I was going to be a pure warrior king and all that stuff, I would be shooting to cap out at about 80, honestly, but 57 is enough for our purposes. We're going to be a background commander who uses tactics to win at whatever we need to do. So anyhow, I'm going to be dumping this point into intelligence so that we can hopefully increase our surgery skill. I think 2 points is probably good for now. And then after that, we're going to be focusing on getting leadership up to at least 4. And then maybe get some entertainment in there as well to keep our troops entertained. But yeah, long story short, I started building this character to be a warrior. I'm only going to be able to be so much of a warrior because of the morale overhaul from this mod pack. It's making it difficult to build up troops. So, in order to keep our finances at where we want them to be, and in order to level up the character without needing a massive army, I have enlisted in who is this guy? Ruir Rogalak Macmatash, or whatever his name is. I am enlisted in his army. I need to talk with him more after each battle, apparently, to gain some more renown with him. But, long story short, we are enlisted in his army, so if we return to duty, time will just kind of go by. We will follow him around battles, and we will slowly but surely take over areas. He pays us every week. We get experience every week as well. On top of that, we can rank up in the army as we do better in battle and are in the army longer. We'll slowly but surely gain ranking, and I'll become a light infantry unit rank 2, and then I can become a skirmisher, whatever I want to do. You get to choose which one you are. I experimented with this just to be certain that that's how it worked before sticking our character in here. So basically what I'm gonna do, because it is pretty boring just following your captain around over and over again, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to record a bunch of little segments as we follow him around. So anytime anything exciting happens, if I get a promotion, every battle, all that type of stuff, I'm gonna record all of that, pop it all into one, depending on how long I record, possibly two episodes, but more than likely it will be a 1 episode thing where we just kind of build our forces up. And as I battle, I'll also get more renowned, which will allow me to build a larger party. As my leadership skills and whatnot develop and I get more money, I'll be able to stock up on more food, which should keep our people happy and allow me to build an army of my own to become a vassal under this guy. As a side note, I joined the Marshal of the Realm so that I could, or he might even be the king, but I joined someone very important in the realm so that I could build my relation with them to help out our situation. But anyhow, I will be checking in with you guys every chance I get whenever something cool happens. And in the meantime, I hope that you are all doing fantastic. So we'll see you at the next battle. Alrighty guys, so we've been following our lord around for a while now. We haven't actually entered a battle, but I wanted to show you guys an item that I got. So you remember our rusty spatha from before. Actually, it's probably best shown right here because it should still be here. Yeah, this guy. So this is the sword that we had before. Purely one-handed, 30 cut damage if we swung, 15 piercing damage if we thrust, reach of 82, not great, speed of 82 rather, reach of 95. All in all, not really cutting it. But because we made so much money following him around, I was able to buy this. Ha ha ha. It's a balanced Celt longsword, so I can use it either as a one-handed or as a two-hander. The speed rating is not amazing, right? It's about 85, weapon reach of 99, which isn't, too much slower and or faster than that one. Speed rating of 84 as a two-hander, I think. It's kind of hard to read which one is which. But either way, the big point here is that it looks like if we're using it as a one-handed, then it's about a 37 cut, so we've got plus 7 points of damage there, and 15 thrust, which is the same. It's not a spear, it's not going to thrust through anything. And I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but I bought a large bag of fire arrows instead of having bent fire arrows. We now have regular ones, and it's higher capacity. And we replaced our hunting bow with a short bow. This is enabling us to, when we are in battles, do a lot more for our lord, I guess. I don't know where. I guess no, he's not a lord. He's the something of our marshal. We're doing a lot more for the marshal of the realm. But anyhow, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on our inventory as we continue to go along. We'll get more and more money, and hopefully our whole set of gear will get better. Our next big thing is replacing our chest piece for our armor, because that is pretty crummy. Our shield is okay, it's not bad. Our helmet's actually pretty good, but our boots are actually surprisingly decent too. 15 leg armor is pretty good for a pair of boots. But this and the fact that we have no gloves is not great, and our stallion is now lame because we've been killed so many times on that horse. But anywhoozers, that is an update on what we are trying to progress by being in this army, as well as gaining levels and just making our character better. We'll get a better armor set, which should help us out enormously. So, since we're just kind of sitting in a city and it's pretty boring right now, I will get back to you guys when we have something interesting going on. Alrighty everybody, our first battle under the command of the Marshal of the Realm. Let's follow the commander into battle. Let's see. Oh wow, we're gonna own these guys. 826 versus 65. This is a perfect opportunity for us to try and get a couple kills real quickly, while we try and rank up in the army. Oh, hold on a second. Are we charging? Or are they charging? I think they are going to charge us. Okay, so this is something very important if you guys have downloaded Bryttenwalda and are playing kind of playing along with me, or playing your own series or something like that. If you do enlist in the army, because it's technically 2 AI armies, one will always charge and one will always defend. So paying attention to the guys you're with to see if they're hanging back or if we are the charging army is very important. Something I learned when I was testing on the profile I made to test this system out. Cause yeah, even if you have really good gear, if you run into the entire army and start getting attacked, these guys will not come to your aid. You do not command any of them. As you can see, like, nobody's getting highlighted as I select. I have no sway over these people or how they act in the army, so they could care less about me, which means that if I was to run forward and get engulfed by those guys, I would just die. Which is not conducive to what we want to do. We want to live. We want to shoot flaming arrows into people's faces. And we want to rank up in the army and level our character. So I'm just going to keep trying to lob some arrows into these guys. Sadly, they all seem to have shields, so there's not going to be really much I can do as far as damage really goes. Oh, got a little bit of damage there. Got a headshot there. Oh, that's one guy down. It's always nice. So generally what I do, especially considering my gear is actually not top-notch yet, I just kind of hang back, lob some arrows into some guys, and then once everybody kind of gets engulfed, that is when I will charge in with my sword and try and get one of the last few kills of the group. So like right there, I just knocked out the lord of their army, which gives me a huge advantage in experience and all of that jazz. So it's very useful. I have a pretty strong bow, I have good arrows and all that, so I can definitely take people out just with my archery alone, get a little bit of experience. And then, like I said, once it's kind of gotten to the point where my archery is not going to get me anywhere, I will charge in, run behind the enemy, and get a couple of easy kills when possible. Now against larger armies, this tactic is more dangerous because if they get reinforcements, I can get really screwed. And if you get knocked out a lot, it doesn't exactly help your ability to rank up in the army. But, you know, is what it is. Great. And block. Blocking only does so much when you're getting attacked by a horse, but it's better than just getting blazed like head on with a spear or a sword or something. It does do something. It's just not going to prevent you from getting all damage, sadly. So we're going to try and ping that guy right there. Nope. Ain't happening. Alright, so now we're just going to lob an arrow. Nope. And see, there's an archer right there. He's our target because he has no shield. If I can land a hit on him... Ah! Part of the problem with archers, though, is they move a lot. Makes them really hard to hit. Oh, new enemies incoming. Rah! Just gonna try and shoot their horses. We're gonna try and do something, anything we can to damage them, basically. That's what we're trying to do. Alright, and rah! Nope. Now, one thing I do like to employ whenever I'm facing a lot of cavalry, as this army seems to have, because the cav really does just destroy us, is like to hang out near trees. The reason I do this is obvious for people who have ran a lot of cavalry units in Mount and Blade before, but if you haven't, then you don't know that, as you just saw right there, when cavalry gets close to trees, they kind of suck. So I use the trees as a kind of meat shield type of thing, because as you saw when I tried to block the horse attack before, doesn't exactly work the same way as blocking a ground unit's stuff. So I am now out of arrows, which stinks. Doesn't look like anybody dropped any arrows up here, so I am actually going to wait for my reinforcements before I charge it. Oh no, it looks like we might actually be winning this battle. So I'm going to run down there and try and kill someone. The biggest, most important thing that I can do, though, is even though I only got 1 kill, is just to stay alive. Because it's much more worthwhile for me to live with just the 1 or 2 kills, actually. But much more important for me to just live and take the bonus than it is to die for a little more experience. Are we charging? Yeah, it looks like we're charging. Okay. Another thing that I need to learn not to do in this one is walk backwards. You can walk sideways just fine. You can do this. But walking backwards, you will stumble, you will fall, you will break your face over and over again. It's not great. It's not great at all. This battle should be fairly quick, though. And then I will chat with my lord and see if he wants to bestow me any gifts for my heroicness in the battle. And I'll show you guys what that screen looks like. Basically, when you win a battle, you get one of 3 options. You can loot to get a little bit extra money and hang out with the greedy men. You can aid the nuns and whatever. Or you can say something along the lines of, you do not need any extra wealth, you just need the wage that your lord gives you. And I think that increases your relationship gain with the person who you're following. If I had to guess, siding with the nuns and helping with the injured people is probably useful for your renown. And then, of course, the greedy one is quite obvious. You get more loot and or you get some money. Okay. A little bit of damage there. That one missed. A little bit more damage there. Okay, now I have no idea who I'm hitting, where I'm hitting them, how useful it is. But the point is, I am whittling down some of those guys' health pool, and if I get lucky enough, I may just kill one of them. Get a little bonus experience and whatnot. Let's move down that way. See if I can drill one of these guys. Now, preferably, I could hit someone in the head. Oh, that's one down. Whenever you see the text disappear, that's basically the system bugging out. And not showing the kill or the experience or any of that jazz. Oh gosh dang it. Okay, well I got him anyhow, so that's a good start. Okay, go. Where are we chasing? Chasing after that guy. So now my biggest thing is making sure that I stay with the army, that I don't get tagged by some stinking one of those guys. Cannot afford to get tagged by one of those guys right now. There we go. So usually, once I get low health like this, I will do what I just did, try and kill one of those guys, and then I'll start running around on a horse. Particularly because if I'm real lucky, I won't be chasing someone on a horse, and I can kill them before they retreat. That's the ultimate goal there, because that's, again, one extra kill, one extra little bit of experience in the army, one additional chance to get promoted. So here we go. There is leave this place as it is and continue your journey. So basically, if you just don't care, you're not a thug, you just need the wealth provided by your master, you stay with him faithfully following. You can try and gather as much gold as possible, or you can deal with the priests, women, and some of the companions of the wounded and dead and all that jazz. So I almost always go with this one, because it gives me a little extra renown. I can get a warrior bracelet as a reward and all that jazz. So now I'm going to request an audience with my commander. Now, the reason that I do this is because these things pop up. They increase our relation with him, which if it doesn't help with actually getting a promotion, it should at least help me get vassalage when I want to join this faction as my own. But anyhow, we're going to return to duty, and we have now stopped in town, which means I get to enter the station town. I can join the competition if I want to, which I very well may. Strong hunting bow. So if I had power draw 3, I would probably grab the strong hunting bow and replace the... Oh, wait, no I wouldn't. Sorry, I thought that was a strong short bow, but it wasn't. So I would not do that, truth be told. Let me see here. There's no better arrows than what I've got, so I really wouldn't need anything there. I do usually like to check out this, though. See, I don't even know if that would be worth it. See, it's another heavy armor thing. That's what stinks. Because the more heavy armor I wear, I get penalties in certain categories. Hardened leather gloves are actually quite good. Those would be quite good as well to drop onto there. I think I will probably... Ooh, that's quite nice. I will probably grab... Probably grab these, and that's it. I am going to sell my horse actually though, because he's quite useless right now. And he's completely worthless in battle. I'm honestly better off on foot. So let's head back then. I think we'll actually join the competition. Worst case scenario, I lose utterly. In which case, oh gosh, I don't have full health. Okay, shield wall, men. Shield wall. Alright, we back into the corner. I take his hits, whilst you guys stab him in the face. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, I missed his head. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, been eliminated from the tournament immediately. Yeah. Forgot that I wasn't at full health, which makes it much more difficult to do anything when it comes to those tournaments. So that was a complete and utter failure. But, luckily, we will get many more chances to gain some glory in battle. So I will catch you guys next time our Marshal of the Realm decides to enter into a little bit of the fray and excitement. So we should see you guys soon. Alrighty guys, looks like we are trying to besiege Athmore, and we have 3 of our big armies up here trying to do so. There's one, yep, here we go. So, I checked the commander's report, which is right here. Yesterday, it said that I only had 14 left to promotion, so I'm going to assume that that is true, which means that 1 kill within this battle, at least I think that's how this experience goes, but like 1 or 2 kills within this battle should get me to the point where I can level up. So I'm going to do my very, very best to shoot at least 1 fellow in the face. Oh man. Oh, I besieged this castle in a different profile, and I just shot one of my friendly troops. Nice. This castle is the biggest pain in the neck to assault I have ever seen. Partially due to the fact that they have all of that well, they have all of the stinking exploding fire thingies that can damage people, but more so than that is those guys up there. It takes you so long to actually get to those guys. And they can kill so many of your men in the meantime. It's ridiculous. So instead of rushing in and trying to get some experience points just by chopping some faces, I am going to attempt to take out those guys up there because they are so dang annoying for the troops. Okay, so I shot one of them. Our guys have finally gotten up there just as the enemy receives some reinforcements. So we're gonna grab some arrows if at all possible, and we're going to climb up this ladder a little bit. We're gonna see if I can see the enemy at all. Yes, I can. I'm going to attempt to shoot him in the face. Okay, well, I missed the face, but I did get one shot into him, which is a great start. Let's hope that our guys aren't dying. New enemies have arrived. There we go. Just gonna launch a few arrows into these guys. Again, probably not going to get a kill here, but I can deal a lot of annoying damage. That's kind of what I'm aiming for right now, is just some annoying damage on these guys. And then right there. Oh, come on now. Shazam! 20 damage. And fire. Ah! And fire. Alright. One good thing is that even if we don't get the extra kills, we are increasing our archery proficiency with every hit. Oh, come on. Got him. Okay. That is 2 kills in battle. That should be plenty for me to rank up in the army. Okay, well, I shot that guy in the head. So I'm going to shoot him again. Kill him. Shoot his buddy behind, hopefully. Shoot this fat guy. Yeah! The hitboxes are not amazing in this one, I will be honest, because if you look, it looks like I should have hit one of those guys at least once. But, whatever. So then, we're going to peek around and see what I can do to help out here. Okay, my men are all down there. Are there any arrows up here? Oh, we have one. Let's see how we did. I got 3 kills. Party gained 26 morale. Connaught has been taken. We'll request a meeting with the commander. He will not forget how we fought. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we'll follow him into battle again. I would have thought that I would have ranked up there and gotten to level, but I guess not. Sometimes that doesn't happen. They have a lot of cavalry. I always hate fighting against a ton of cavalry because they can charge in really easily and pick me off. I'm not exactly in the heaviest armor here. How many cav do they have? I see 2. I only see 2 so far. We have a lot of throwing spear guys too. We have a lot of skirmishers. Oh, that's our Deus Bards too. Oh yeah, those ones are good. Elite skirmishers. These guys are complete badasses. They're not as good as the Aerigs or these guys, the Clairthairs. Or no, not these guys, the Oakhairs. Those are the really good ones. And then Irigs, however you say it, I don't know. I will show you if our army ever gets to that level. Okay, so yeah, they have a good number of stinking cav. So I'm just gonna launch as many arrows in that general direction as I possibly can. Try and hit someone. Oh, there was a hit right there and a level up by the sounds. Another hit and oh, just dodged that arrow. Oh, I'm pretty sure that one flew through his head. That's not cool. Okay. Meanwhile, new enemies have arrived. Looks like a goat head guy back there. Go here and swing! Ah, damn, missed. Alright, well anyhow, that was a good battle. I got one hit, I got a level, which is good. I'm gonna do this. I got another warrior bracelet, so that's great. I'll request a meeting with him, see if he didn't really care for that battle, which is fair. Commander's report, yeah, it still says NA. Well, eventually we will level up in the army just by going through here. It took quite a long time on my other profile, so I'm not too worried about it. The biggest point is that we are leveling up, which we are, because we just did. And let's see here. Do I want extra intelligence first, or I'll get charisma up to 12, and then I will worry about extra blah blah blah. Yeah, blah blah blah. That's it. Tactics every 2 levels. Increases starting battle advantage by 1. I'm not too worried about that. Trainer would be good though. Let's get that to level 2. One-handed. Okay. But anyhow, as I was saying, we will eventually level up in here. I'm not too concerned about it. The biggest thing is honestly just it's just killing people so that I can get some experience without having to worry about my own army, since I'm part of someone else's. When you first start off the game, if you enlist in someone's army like this, then you really want to be leveling up, because as you level up, they give you better equipment. Eventually you can make your way up to a high level within the army and then desert the army so that you can keep said equipment. Just make sure that if you are planning to do that as your tactic, don't do that with the army that you want to join that faction, because they will be angry. But if you do that on a faction that you don't care about and you get, relatively decent equipment from it, then you can desert the army, go join the faction that you actually want to be with, and use that equipment to destroy the faction that you were part of their army of in the first place. But anyhow, I digress. So, let me see here. Is he doing anything exciting? I think we're going to try and besiege this castle. So if we're going to besiege the castle, I probably won't cut out here just because, why should I if I'm going to come straight back in here? So I guess, I don't know, let's see here, some news. So one cool thing that's going on right now, I actually started a new schedule at work, which is fantastic. The schedule itself kind of sucks, but the hours for which the schedule is in should allow me to work on my content for the channel a lot more, and hopefully start getting kind of back into the swing of things, pick up my video editing program, and kind of, start producing a little more quality stuff for you guys, instead of just recording whenever possible and throwing random videos out that frankly don't really have any quality to them. So now I work from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. every single day. It's early. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some of you might have known that I had quit drinking coffee I think I was 3 or 4 months without a cup of coffee, and I am now back to drinking coffee, and drinking it in copious quantities like I did before. I drink anywhere from half to probably like 3/4 of a pot of coffee a day now. I'll slowly wean myself back off of it and start drinking some tea again once I get used to this new schedule, but my body's not happy with me trying to go to bed at like 8:30 when I was staying up until like 12, you know? But anyhow, it looks like our guy is actually not going to try and besiege that castle, so I guess I will be back with you guys here whenever we get something exciting going on. Hopefully it'll be a promotion, but we'll see y'all then. Alrighty guys, we have another battle. Now, I believe, yeah, see we were trying to take that castle, the one we were trying to take before, what's it called, Athmore or something like that. Meanwhile, one of their big troops came in and decided that they would try and stop us. So we are now in a battle with them. We're going to charge the enemy. This is going to be a lengthy battle. Due to this, I will probably end the episode after this battle and then just kind of continue on kind of on my own until we rank up, and then I'll record ranking up and we'll make a second episode of doing just this. So if you don't enjoy just watching the battles, then you're probably gonna not want to watch the next episode either. If the plan changes, I'll let you guys know, but do expect that I'll be doing this for quite some time. I'm gonna upgrade all my gear, make sure that it's not all crummy. I'm going to increase my level several times hopefully, and give us a good starting wage so that we can have a nice chunk of food and all that jazz, to make sure that our men stay happy so that we can actually build an army up. That is our long-term goal here, and I'm hoping to get relatively close to actually starting our army within the next episode or two. And so because of that, it's going to require a lot of this, working with the Lord, gaining some skills. Oh boy, oh boy. You guys are running backwards? No? Yes, no, maybe so. Are you coming? Are they charging or are we charging? Come on, men. Give me direction. The Lord doesn't tell me orders like I tell you guys orders when I am your Lord. There they are. It's a long shot. I doubt I can hit any of them. Yeah. The arrows have incredible drop in this mod. It's cool because it's a little more realistic, and frankly I love the whole bow and arrow aspect to the original game due to exactly that. But it's insane how realistic this is to actual like recurve bows and stuff. It's got a drop. It's got a big drop. Big drop. Okay, well I hit a horse. Okay. Oh, wow. Just got smashed in the side by some light cavalry. Not the greatest. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and charge in here and cut some dudes in the face. Come on now. Gosh dang it. No. Slice. Dice. No. No. Come on, man. Where are you? Run! Run away! Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh, I was so close to dying right there. Damn cavalry taking out our dudes. Oh, so close to our headshot. I think we might actually lose this battle. We're not doing well. We're not doing well at all. Come on now. Don't hit his shield. I need to take that guy out. Come on, guys. Get him. Don't just let him run in here and kill us all. It is, though. These light cavalry are exactly why we lose these skirmishes. Every time. Every bloody time. Oh, I stumble and fall. Come on now. Get him. Someone get him. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got out their captain. That's gonna help a ton. Oh! Don't die! Ah! Okay. Good, good, good. Got that guy. Move out of the way. Oh, come on. These hitboxes, man, I swear. Seriously? Bros. Bros, shoot him in the face. Oh, God, that was another friggin' one of those guys. No wonder. Shield. Thank you. Okay, nope, let's run back. Run back. Meet with our troops. Come on. Archers. Where are they? Okay. Where are they, guys? Ah, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I am so afraid of dying right now. We were doing really good there. Come on. Come on. Where's their troops? Where are they? Oh gosh, and I'm bleeding too, which isn't great. If we don't get out of this battle soon, I may well just die to blood loss. Come on, I'm so close to leveling up with the army too, like, Let's grab some extra arrows. That looks like a skirmisher. Oh, gosh dang it. Alright, I probably just shouldn't shoot when they're that close to other people. I'm more likely to hit my own stinking team members. And oh my gosh, we won. Oh, that's so beautiful. How many did I get? 4. That's not bad. We gained 10 morale. Oh, and now we far outnumber them. So I should be able to just hang back as an archer fairly easily. Just gain a bit of morale. Here. Oh my goodness, though. I am so low on life. I am so low on life, it's scary. Alright, do I see any dust? I don't see any dust, so I don't think we have any cavalry charging us. Excuse me, whilst I take a drink of my Pepsi. Okay, there's the enemy right there. Still don't see any cavalry. That is very good. That's a very good thing. Archers! I'm waiting for these guys to fire because they'll tell me when they're actually in range. I can just kind of shoot my arrows in the same general velocity that they shoot theirs, and I'll actually hit the targets. Tried and true technique. Or I can just wait for them to pop their little heads over this hill and then just bloop. Bloop. Well, here. Let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna fall back to these woods. Kind of play the long sniper game a little bit. I can't afford to die is basically what this is boiling down to. Oh gosh, nope. Nope, ain't happening. Ain't happening, suckers. Okay. Great. Shooting at me now. Okay. Come on. Come on. Hold him still. Hold him steady. Don't you die now. Good. Good job. Nice teamwork, elite skirmisher. Good teamwork. Here, you lead the way. I'll try and throw an arrow into anyone's face who's left standing. Ah, that was actually pretty close. Yeah. Nah, whatever. Sword and board. Protect your face. Make sure no one sneaks up on you and kills you. Oh, goodness gracious. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Loose some more arrows into these guys. Come on now. Got a headshot. Hit a horse. Oh, hit a friendly troop in the head. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, here we go. Let's shoot that guy. Okay, oh, here we go. Perfect. Oh, come on. Bam! Alright, we got some more coming in. Looks like cavalry. Which is great. I flippin' hate cavalry! Murgles! It's almost worth it when you're in people's armies to not have a sword and use a spear so that when you do get charged by cav, you have something that can kill their horse really quickly. If I can catch this horse, I'm going to. I would love to hop on this pony and know that I can run away from anything. Oh, that was close, actually. That was not too shabby. On my other character, who I run this whole playing in the Lord's Army game quite a bit, I actually have 2 regular quivers of arrows, so that I have 80 shots. Works quite well for me. I eventually plan to upgrading to 2 bags of large arrows, so I have 90 shots on me. And I do run a spear on him, so that if I get charged, I can kill horses. I need a longer spear, though. Right now he's got a kind of short one. Causes some problems. I'm going to stay over here with the fiends. The fiends and the dice beards. Dicebard. Dicebard. I don't know. Shield wall. Every man protects the man on his left. Your little tiny shields are nothing. I have big Spartan shield. Raise it to the sky. Come on. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Do I see any cav? Yep, they got cav. Incoming cavalry! No clue where these are hitting. Looks like they're getting pretty close. I'm not too worried about it. Hit the guy. Oh, I hit the guy on the horse's shield. Forgot that they were shielded targets. Shields are an archer's like worst enemy. So I can fire as many arrows as I want into that shield. The likelihood of it breaking is pretty low. Even with fire arrows, you'd think that the fire arrows would be pretty good against the shields. Nope. Wonder how long they're gonna play this archery game with us. Clearly no one's winning. And loose. I don't even see where they're going. I half wonder if they're hitting the tree. And loose. Oh, come on. How have I not hit like anybody this whole time? Dead horse. Biatch! Oh, that totally went into my own man. Super glad about the glitchiness now. Fire. Oh god, these are all the enemy. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Yep. Alright, well, I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. I got a call from my accountant. No, I'm just kidding. My tax consultant, whatever you want to call him. I go through a private tax company. I don't do like H&R Block or anything like that, so had to answer it. Looks like my taxes are ready to go. Just need to get all the paperwork signed, and then I will be good to go on taxes. But yeah, so I figure I'd just kind of sit here and let you guys watch the fight as it progresses, see if we won or if we actually lost that. Sadly, I thought that all those guys right there were actually on my team, and they weren't. So because of that, I kind of got screwed and stabbed in the face. Yeah, not really great. But yeah, anyhow, looks like so far so good. We're doing alright ourselves. Not amazing, of course, but we're doing pretty good. So let me see here. This guy on the horse stuck in the middle is what I like to see. Him getting bashed by arrows. That's right. Die, little pony. Die. Don't stab him in the face. There we go. Okay, that's good. And then we just got that one guy over there. Should we zoom in on him a little bit? Alrighty, looks like we won this battle, or at least this round of the battle. Yep, we have won. So let me see here. I was wounded. I killed no one. Not great. And I am too wounded to fight, sadly. So we'll just wait here and see who ends up winning. But yeah, all in all, still wasn't an awful battle. Got a couple kills in the first run or two, which wasn't. Oh, my bad. It's there we go. Okay, but yeah, we got a couple people killed in the first days. Not too awful. Looks like we ended up winning that one, so that's good. Let's see, where's our lord going? He's going back to town to replenish and refresh his health and all that, which is understandable. But anyhow, looks like we won't be in a battle for a little while, so I will actually get back to you guys in just a little bit. Aha! So it's finally happened, guys. So it looks like I earned enough experience. I just had to wait a week until the next payday / promotion day. So in recognition of our excellent service to the Marshal of the Realm, we have been promoted. We can now become medium infantry or a Fion. Part of this is because I was messing around earlier before I started recording and actually forgot that I already been promoted once. So this is now our second promotion. So we are going to choose to become medium infantry, and the reason for this is, well, for one, it gives us this, which is 12 and 2, so not quite as good as ours, but there's more promotion opportunities with this one than there is with the other one. Now, the other one is good, don't get me wrong, but it is not as good as the It's not as good as the medium infantry. Sadly, because the medium infantry can then become heavy infantry, which can then become the elite infantry guys of these guys, which is quite good. So our next experience to promotion is 3,965. Our current wage is now 230 dinars though, so that's good. We now make more money for being in the army, which all goes into our desire to slowly but surely make ourselves better. So that's good. With that though, I think that we have enough battles on here. You kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. So I think I'll do the rest of this off camera just because, why spend so much time on the camera doing the same thing over and over again when you don't really have to. I'll go ahead and leave fraps open so that if I have any big castle battles come up or something, I can record those, and it won't necessarily be an episode, but I'll put out a secondary video with just all the battles and whatnot. But yeah, so far so good. I think that our plan this time is going to really work out well for us. We're going to get everything all sorted out, and then we're going to start building up a large army, and that army will be well fed, they will be well trained, they will be well led by a commander who has a decent enough level to actually lead them. And yeah, everything should be good. So I will catch up with you guys in the next episode. In the meantime, I hope that you all do fantastic and have lots of fun in whatever it is you're doing. And yeah, we'll see you next time when we hopefully can start building up a real army to take out on our own instead of being a lackey in someone else's army. But anywho, ta-ta for now, everybody. Hello, everybody! Turiosaurus here. Hope you are all doing fantastic. I'm doing great, thank you. And welcome to a very special not episode of Mountain Blade Warband Bryttenwalda. So basically, I am following around our captain, as we saw in the last episode, fighting a bunch of battles, doing a bunch of stuff, you know, generally just leveling up my character so that we can be better at doing what we do. And since I'm going to be doing this anyways, I figured when stuff that's cool comes up, I would go ahead and record it, such as castle sieges, which is what we are about to join in right now. That's pretty much all we're going to be having in this video. It's not an episode. Is castle sieges and anything where we're fighting against, you know, a large army where I might be able to do a lot of cool stuff, or we'll get to see some cool stuff happen, rather. If we happen to do any defenses, I'll go ahead and join or record that as well, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen. However, we will definitely get some attacking going on. So let's try and pick off that guy right there. Fire. Fire. Alright, well, I got a headshot on someone up there. Don't know who. Don't know how. Don't necessarily know when or why either. But I am hitting them. I'm hitting them relatively decently. These stinking guys, I half wonder if it's my arrows that are making that explosion on their castles. It's kind of all that would make sense, really. Oop. Took a hit. Took a hit. Not what I was looking for. Okay. Let's go over this way. It's got to be the flaming arrows that are creating these fires on the ground. Here we go. Just... come on now. Rah. Flaw! Headshot. Shoot one more. Come on now. If I can just hit this sucker, he'll die. Oh, yep. Got hit by a flaming arrow on the ground. Not good. Seems like the damage is fairly minor. But still, come on now. Oh, how is he not dead yet? There we go. Pretty sure someone just dropped a rock on that guy too. Which is interesting. Shot him in the butthole. Let's shoot again. Got him one last time. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope, looks like he's in a battle. Alright, let's swing around. Let's pick up some extra arrows along the way. The sun is shining bright. And very, very bright indeed in my eyeballs. Which is not amazing. Let's go ahead and launch a couple arrows at these guys. Try and take out some of their archers. Oh, here we go. Looks like we have a banner carrier with us now, which is interesting. It's pretty rare that you actually see those guys. Although, looking at the banners, it is something that I may invest in should my party morale remain low. Come on, let's pick up some arrows. Yeah, you're gonna die, fool. With your butter knife, you're not gonna be able to hold this guy back. There we go. Got him. Let's now shoot a couple arrows at this guy. Fire! Oh, here we go. Some dudes up on the wall. Let's try this on. Ah, come on. let those guys take care of them. I am gonna scale the wall up here. Oh, our guys are taking them out. Okay. Nothing to worry about then. Simply shoot a couple of fires up at these guys then. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Okay. Well, it's time to pull out the old sword and board then. Well, they'll probably be dead by the time I can get to them, but it's worth a shot. Come on, men. Take this castle. Take it for the Lord Marshal of our realm. Let the enemy's blood stain this land red. Red, the color of our country. Well, we're actually purple, but it's close enough. Alright, so I got 3 kills. That's not bad. Got a decent amount of experience. Yeah, got about, 600 experience off of this guy. Which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad at all. You know I'm says what I says I do. Talk with the commander. To gain a little influence. Alright, that was pretty good. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoys that battle. If we run into any more castles or any big fights like that, I will make sure to tune back in. If not, then this will be a short little interlude in your day, but either way, I hope that you've enjoyed it. I'm sure we'll have another big battle later on though, so I will see you all then. Alrighty guys, we've been at this for quite some time now, and I have earned us an extra promotion. We are now an Oker, which is a very, very strong infantry troop. So we're going to go into our inventory, and we now have a noble tunic on, which is 25 body armor, so that's actually pretty good, and advantages in certain skills. I'm very interested in that. Our leather cap is still not amazing, so we're going to go ahead and drop that there. Rectangular shield, it's 290 with a resistance of 9. This is, probably no. No to that as well. Our boots are getting close, still not as good as the ankle boots. But yeah, so far that was good. I bought this because it's 26 and 10. And is not heavy armor, so it doesn't give us any things, but I'm interested in that bonuses to certain skills thing. Persuasion. It looks like we have a bonus to persuasion due to wearing the noble tunic. That's pretty interesting. I like that for sure. Only 1 level away from being able to get charisma up to 12, which is what we're looking for, so that we can get leadership to level 4. And then we'll probably start working on other stuff from there. But leadership level 4, that's great. Let me see here. Do I want to save this or do I want to use this? Writing, athletics. Weapon master maybe. Let's get a skill of wound treatment as well. And, yeah. Looks good to me. So we're gonna return to duty. Just figured I'd tune in and let you guys see that while we were at it. That's pretty much all I've got for you. If we have any city sieges or anything cool like that, I will tune back in. But in the meantime, things have been pretty slow thus far. And, we may or may not see you all next time.